Hey guys, it's me, Shaw360, and this is an unboxing discussion about Twice's Page 2 and I.O.I's Chrysalis. So, the reason I'm lumping these two together is because both of these groups were formed on reality television, and that's a discussion that I've been meaning to have. I'm not the kind of person who typically enjoys reality television. I don't watch American reality TV. I'm not watching Korean reality television. I like scripted shows, always have, probably always will. And honestly, I prefer cartoons over anything. But reality television is the big new trend in K-pop, and it bears discussing because right now I.O.I is one of the hottest groups in Korea, and Twice is fast becoming one of the all-time popular girl groups. Like, it's crazy how astronomical their rise to the top has been, and it started on television. So why is that important to note? Because honestly, K-pop has become a bit oversaturated. There are so many groups out there just trying to make a name, new companies, and even established companies trying to get their groups out there. And when it comes to all these different groups hopping on the scene, how does somebody who's a consumer and just getting introduced to somebody brand new kind of make that decision to know them other than song choice? It's through establishing a personal relationship. And that's what these reality TV shows do. When you watch the I.O.I show and they're going through competitions and you see people struggling and then overcoming, you develop sympathy, you develop empathy, you develop feelings towards those people, whether it be for good or for bad. And because you develop these feelings and you want to see their success, then when the time comes for the product to be out there, you have a built-in audience of people who have a relationship with these idols. And I want to say that is the reason why the NCT concept that SM is doing is so strange to me, because they're kind of doing the opposite. People know who these trainees are in a way, but SM saying that they're developing a system where they can kind of move people around and certain units will be permanent but certain units will not. And that's the thing about K-pop. Part of what pushes K-pop forward are these relationships we build with these idols. And you can prove how important that is by looking at a group like I.O.I. This is a group that everybody knew from the very beginning was not going to last forever. We all knew that after a year, it was going to be over. However, people still wanted to buy the albums. They still wanted the music videos. They still wanted the touring because they have built a relationship. And even the groups that these girls have splintered off into, because these are girls from all types of companies. It's Starship Girls. It's Pledis Girls. It is all kinds of girls from any company you can think of except for, like, YG, SM, JYP. These girls, the groups that they're going into when they leave I.O.I are getting fame because of the association with the show. So I feel like this just goes to prove that the whole reality TV show way of developing groups, it's not something that's trending. It's probably something that's going to be here to stay. I mean, YG definitely did a great job of utilizing that type of marketing when he did Winner and when he did Icon, and then of course Starship used it with Monsta X. In the past, even Big Bang did it when they were forming their group. So this is not something new, but definitely I think it's breathing new life into the genre, and it's definitely starting a new group of fans that may not have been there if it hadn't have been for all the interaction they're getting with these idols. And it actually kind of is the closest thing that Korea has to the way that Western music moves, because in Western music, a lot of artists that are starting out and brand new, they develop their audiences through interactions like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, and people get to know them, and getting to know them makes them like, oh, well, when you come out with your next song, I'm totally going to support it because I feel like I've developed a relationship with you after following you on all these different mediums. So yeah, I think it's an important discussion to have, and definitely this is kind of the fruit of that discussion. So let's talk about I.O.I first, because this is the group I know the least amount of, but I bought this album because I got a really good deal and I actually like the album. So this is I.O.I's Chrysalis. Here is the front, the side, This is the back with the song titles. I love the first intro song, I.O.I. I think it's really cute. Doo-Wop's awesome. I really like Crush. I even like Pick Me, oddly enough. You wouldn't think I would, but I do. Dreamgirls, though, cannot stand that song. That song is just... it's like Pepto-Bismol. I mean, it might be good for you, but who wants to drink it? Okay, so when you open it up, you've got a photo book right here, and then you've got a list of all of the different girls saying we are the Dream Girls. Then you have another photo book right here. I've never been a fan of like the double photo book thing, but it is what it is. And then you have the CD right here, Pretty and Plain. The photo book, you have the one photo book that's kind of more the photo shoot photo book, and then you have the other one that is like the interaction kind of group subunits photo book. I don't know any of these girls' names. Please don't ask me. I can't say anything about them. I did not watch the television show, but I have been interested in kind of following the way that the news cycle has been, because even though all these girls come from different groups and they're not supposed to stay together, it's been interesting how the news still kind of treats them like they do established groups, talking about this one is trying to hog up all the space, and this one is trying to do this, and this one is trying to do that. And it's just really strange because this isn't even a group that's going to be around for very long. So what's the point of like creating drama for something that's going to disappear? But I think that also has to do with the fact that when it comes to, you know, females in the entertainment industry, people just like to be critical because they're jealous. Because honestly, these girls represent something that a lot of women don't have. It shows them pursuing a dream that has nothing to do with a man. And I think in a patriarchal society, having a woman show any kind of independence just is a no-go. So if they feel like you're getting out of your lane, or you're acting too proud of yourself, or you have too much confidence, they want to knock you down. That's just what it is. And, you know, I hate that it's got to be like that, but it just is what it is. And when you are a trainee, I think you get trained to either work within that system or, you know, get out of here, because it's not going to change. There are ways that people try to subvert the system, and they try to come out with songs that maybe have hidden meanings, or, you know, they start to slightly push the edge to get people to try to, you know, accept a little bit more from them. But in a lot of ways, you know, Korea is very old-fashioned, so you're not going to be able to do too much, you know, thinking outside the box before people start to criticize you and really put you down. So that is what it is. But yeah, this is a really cute photo book, and the girls are super cute. And I don't know all the different individual groups that they're going to, but I wish them all the best. I think that because this concept was so popular, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Produce 102 or Produce 202 or whatever the next juncture of this kind of experiment is. Now, let's move on to Twice. So, as you guys know, I have Twice's debut album. I got a signed copy from I.O.I. I love it. It's wonderful. Now we have Page 2. And Page 2 is kind of like the proving of the formula, because first you come out with the debut album from one of these television groups. It does okay because the hype is there, but can they continue the success? And what JYP did, which was so freaking smart of him, he decided that when he came out with the second album, give him a single that sounds very much like the first single. So like if you go through Cheer Up and you just like pick different points where like the music changes or the rhythm changes, or it's time to move from the chorus to the bridge, it has a very similar signature to I.O.I, but it's obviously not the same song. But by being so similar and giving the public kind of what they're used to and something that was very super popular, JYP was able to capitalize on that initial kind of momentum that the group had and just kept it going and kept it going. And Twice is blowing up. Like, they're so popular. People criticize them because they claim that the girls can't sing, but it doesn't matter as long as you are buying these albums, y'all. So I have two of the limited edition ones. I have one that is the pink and one that is the green. I got the first one from Catch Up CD when it first came out. The green one I actually got from Skylar Mize here. He's so awesome. Like, just really the most awesome person in the world. And when I open this up and I show you the photo cards, Skylar's amazing. Skylar is just absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. I don't really care for this slipcase on the limited edition. I basically got it because, like, it was the same price as the regular, but you get this additional slipcase, so there was no reason for me not to get it at the time. But it doesn't really add anything to this, and there's nothing extra on the inside, so this is the regular edition basically. But I mean, you know, no harm, no foul. It's just a little bonus something that people get, so I don't have any reason to criticize. Now, of the two editions, if I had to pick one or the other, I probably would go with the mint edition, only because the main difference, there's a couple of pictures in the photo book that are a little bit different, but these things, this is the, what do they call this? It's like a banner or something, but this one for the pink says page 2. The one for the mint says cheer up. And if I was actually going to be using these things, I'd rather have the word cheer up on my wall than have page 2 on my wall. And that's what Miyu Panda said in his video, so I completely concur. Also, what's really cool about these things, the lyrics to the songs are on the back of all these. I think that's really awesome. Very, very cute. Okay, so with my initial one that I bought, the cards that I got, this is the main card. So I got Mina there, and I love lenticular cards. I think they're so amazing. Like, it's like miniature magic. Who wouldn't love that? And then you get a group card and a single card. So there you go. And then the backs. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. There's actually 2 single cards. So this is the group card right here that I got for this one. Then here's one of the single cards. Super pretty. I like the little cut in the corner. That's very distinctive. And then here's the other one that I got. Again, super pretty. A little cut in the corner. And then the photo book, like I said, there's not a big difference in the photo books. Like, this photo book has the same pictures as the other one, but I think the order is different. That's the only thing I can think of that's a little bit different. There may be like a couple of different pictures, but for the most part, it's the same thing. And then it comes with these stickers as well, which I don't ever use stickers, JYP, but thank you anyway. And then you have the disc right there, pretty pretty. So that is the pink version. And now let's move on to the mint version. Again, the same limited edition sleeve. You pull that off and you've got the album here. Did I show you guys the track list? Here's the track list. There's so many unboxings of this dang album. Like, not even funny. There's so many unboxings, so there's really no need to go through it in any kind of depth. But the photo cards, that's what people like to see, so that's what I'm going to show you. So this is the group card that I got from Skylar, which was really awesome. And then this is actually something that's not for me. This is actually for Miyu Panda, but I was really lucky that Skylar gave this to me because Skylar's so awesome and didn't even charge me an extra for it. This is the Chuyu photo card, the lenticular one, and I know that Miyu Panda had been looking for it, and I've had it this whole time, and I haven't said anything to him, so I'll have to remember to say something to him. But yeah, I thought it was super awesome of Skylar to not even charge me much extra for it. I think like I paid maybe $2 or $3 extra for this, so hardly anything. And then this is the Cheer Up banner, which is basically the same thing as the page 2 one. Same photo book. I think the sticker set is even the same too. Yeah, basically just about the same sticker set, and then the CD in mint. So like I said, if I had to choose, I would choose mint. I think mint is the prettiest one, and I don't know, I just like this cover better, but they're virtually the same, and I'm just really proud of Twice because they get a lot of shit. I mean, to come out the gate with the whole Chinese versus Taiwanese controversy and people criticizing them by saying that, oh, they've only got a couple of good singers, they don't have a totally great singing group, to have people question that their second single's not going to be as good as their first. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I enjoyed their first album better than I enjoyed this one. I mean, this one's okay, but on the whole, I think the first one was better. But yeah, they go through a lot. They get a lot of criticism, but they keep on going and they keep on winning. And at the end of the day, that's the best best proof to your haters is that you continue to win. So very, very proud of these girls, and I hope you guys enjoyed this haul video. I'll talk to you later. Bye.